Hello students, welcome to ClassPM. In today's class we are going to discuss about processing of fiber into wool. In the previous class we learned how the rearing and the breeding is done. Now we will see that processing of fiber into wool. How the processing of fiber into wool is done. So it involves totally 6 stages, processing done in 6 stages. We will see one after other the stage. First, step 1. So this process is called shirring. So in this process what they will do, we already discussed that the sheep are having 2 types of hair, that is coarse bad hair and soft under skin hair, okay, which is close to the skin. So the second type, that is a fine soft hair which is close to the skin, is removed by using the trimmers, okay, the normal trimmers what we are using to shave our head and beard. The same trimmers are used for this purpose. Little advanced trimmers are used, okay. By using those trimmers, this along with soft hair along with thin layer of skin is removed. This process of removing hair fleece from the animals is called shirring. So this is done by the trimmers, and in the warm season, warm climate condition season, because those animals are very sensitive towards the cold climate condition. That's why this process of shirring is done in the warm climate condition. They can sustain with that climate condition. That's why it is done in the warm. This is the step 1. Now step 2. So step 2 is called scouring. Scouring is nothing but cleaning process. What they will do is they will put a large tanks and they will put all this fleece into that, and they will thoroughly wash it properly to remove the grease and dirt and the dust particles in it. So it is nothing but cleaning to remove grease, dust, any dirt particles are present on it, okay. So this process is done, which is called the scouring process. Next thought, step 3. It is called sorting. So in this process they will send to the factories, and where that fiber wool which is having different textures, they will separate them, okay. So one type of texture one place, another type of texture another. So they will segregate into based on their texture. That is process is called separating based on texture. So this is the third step. Now step 4 is the selection of burrs. So what are the burrs? Burrs are the small fluffy hair. So that is selected, which is called burrs, are selected, picked out, and these burrs are used for making them into wool. That is the 4th step, that is called selection of burrs, okay, which is a small fluffy hair. So these are ready to drawn into fibers. These small fluffy hair burrs which are used, they are ready to dry, okay. Once again they will be clean, and cleaning after they will be drawn into wires. Next, step 5 is coloring. So generally fiber which we get from the wool which we get from the animals, either in the white color or black or brown color, it will be available. So it is dyed into different colors. Whatever color we are seeing the woolen clothes in different colors, those are dyed into. That is the step 5. In the step 6, the last stage, what they will do is, so they will be combed and straightened. So they are straightened, those are in the curly hair is straightened and combed into and converted into yarn. And this is 2 types of the long wool and the short fibers. The long fibers are used for making the sweaters and all those things, and the short fibers are used for the making woolen clothes. So that is why they will segregate again after combing and straightened. In that the short length are taken for the woolen clothes, and the large length of these things taken for the making sweaters. That is why they will segregate. These are the 6 stages involved in the processing of fibers into wool. So what is the first one? First way is shirring, that is removing the hair from the animal's body, which is done in the warm climate in the summer season. And the step 2 is scouring, which is nothing but cleaning to remove the grease and dust and dirt particles. And the third step is sorting. Based on their structure in the factories, they will be segregated into based on their structure. And step 4 is selection. The small fluffy hair is selected for the weaving into fibers. that is furs. And the step 4 is coloring. They will be dyed with the different colors. And the step 6 is what? Combing and straightening the curly hair. In these two types of hair is present, which is short length and the long length. Short length is used for the woolen cloth. Large length is used for the purpose of making sweaters. So this is the processing of fiber into wool.